This time I'm here with Dennis Brown, who is a black belt Hall of Famer, and Dennis always talks about his early days at the Battle of Atlanta, but he's gone on to really produce one of the great tournaments in the world, the U.S. Capitol Classics. And Dennis, as you know, Father's Day weekend is the Battle of Atlanta this year, so I'm talking to all of our greats about the relationships they had with their dads, and then how they've used those relationships in working with their own children and tying that all into the martial arts. I think you have a pretty interesting background there.
Well, you know, my dad died when I was 8 years old, but you know, I still remember him as a very amazing man. So the thing was that I was always looking for a mentor, because when you're in a single family like that, with a mom only, I spent a lot of my time looking for that male mentor that I could get. And believe it or not, I didn't really find it until I found my instructor in martial arts, and that's kind of crazy. And it becomes father figure, because in Kung Fu, your title is Shifu, your instructor Shifu, which happens to mean like teacher, father.
Wow.
What it means. So.
And who was that teacher?
Well, his name was Lin Shi Quan. Of course, in America, they changed his name to Willie Lin. Yeah. And a lot of the things that I grew up learning, you know, he kind of solidified those things and kind of gave me a little guidance. And the martial arts has provided that. So, of course, when I became a dad, I had two daughters. The first thing I thought, well, how do you be a dad? The only thing I had to guide me as how to be a dad was how my instructor had raised me.
Yeah, very interesting.
So a lot of the teachings that my daughters heard growing up, a lot of little quotes, a lot of little sayings, a lot of the life skills that they got were all from martial arts.
You just got some beautiful and successful daughters, so I know it's really paid off for you. What did their martial arts do with them? For them, I know they worked with me in a couple of your broadcasts there, and they look like they're going to be superstars.
Well, you know, they're very focused girls. They've done very well in school all the way through, and that's martial arts. But also, you know, they're outspoken. They speak well, because in martial arts it's all about leadership. Yep. So they became leaders very early on because of their martial arts training. And of course, when they left for college, I told them that they couldn't leave for college until they got their second-degree black belts, because as a dad, I didn't want to have to be worried about, you know, them being away from home. And it's funny, because when they both graduated from college, they came to me and said, "Okay, Dad, we've got our degrees, we've got our second-degree black belts. Can we now do what we want to do in life?" But even to this day, and you have kids, you know, a lot of times they didn't appreciate it as much because it was the family business. And it was just something we did. It was probably when they left home and got out into the real world that they called me back and said, "We really appreciated the lessons that we learned in martial arts. We didn't really want to be in the school all the time training, but man, we look at what other folks have gone through, just the condition we're in, and just mentally the strength we've gotten from growing up in a martial arts school has done amazing things for us in school and now on our day-to-day job."
Very powerful, sir. Thank you very, very much.
Well, thank you, Joe.